In a land ruled by the mind, where thoughts cut as sharply as steel, there lived a wanderer named Aiden. He carried no armor, only a single blade, a reflection of his mind's power. This is his story, marked by the lessons of the suit of swords. Ace of Swords. The beginning, on one fateful morning, a blade appeared before Aiden, suspended in air, its edge gleaming with promise. The voice of wisdom whispered, "This is clarity, the beginning of truth. Wield it wisely." With trembling hands, Aiden claimed the sword, feeling its energy surge through him. A vision of justice and new beginnings filled his mind, urging him forward. Two of Swords, the crossroads. Days later, Aiden stood at a fork in the road, a blindfold mysteriously covering his eyes. Two paths lay ahead, and the weight of indecision pressed heavily on him. To choose without clarity is to remain stuck, he realized. Removing the blindfold, he trusted the blade's guidance and stepped onto the path his intuition whispered was right. Three of Swords, heartbreak. His journey led him to a shattered village, its people mourning beneath stormy skies. Three swords pierced a heart-shaped stone at the center of the square. Pain teaches us, even as it wounds, an elder told Aiden. He pulled the swords free, feeling their sorrow seep into him, and vowed to heal himself and others from the sharp lessons of loss. Four of Swords, rest and recovery. Exhausted, Aiden sought shelter in an ancient temple. Four swords hung above the altar, a silent reminder of battles fought. Rest now, the priestess urged. Reflection is the sharpest tool of all. Aiden laid his sword beside him and let his mind quiet, preparing for the challenges ahead. Five of Swords, conflict. As he journeyed on, Aiden encountered a group of travelers bickering over a treasure. One man clutched three swords, while two others walked away, defeated. Victory at the cost of connection, Aiden thought. He learned that winning sometimes meant losing something greater, and he vowed to wield his blade with honor. Six of Swords, moving on, the next leg of his journey was by water. A hooded ferryman carried Aiden across a misty lake, six swords embedded in the boat's hull. To leave behind the past is not to forget, but to grow, the ferryman said. As the fog cleared, Aiden saw the shores of a new beginning. Seven of Swords. Deception. In a bustling market, Aiden noticed a thief slipping away with 7 swords, a sly grin on his face. Cunning has its place, but truth cuts deeper, Aiden mused, choosing not to pursue. The lesson stayed with him. Dishonesty may win battles, but it loses wars. 8 of Swords, self-imprisonment. One evening, Aiden found himself trapped in a circle of 8 swords, their points turned inward. His hands were bound, and his vision obscured. "These bindings are of your own making," a voice echoed. Summoning his courage, Aiden cut through the ropes and stepped free, realizing that fear had been his true captor. 9 of Swords, anxiety. That night, Aiden's dreams turned dark. 9 swords hung above him, each representing a fear gnawing at his soul. He awoke in a cold sweat, understanding that his own thoughts were his sharpest adversary. To master the mind is to master the blade, he resolved. 10 of Swords, the end. At last, Aiden reached the peak of his journey, only to be struck down by betrayal. 10 swords pierced his body, and the sky darkened. Yet as he lay there, he felt an odd peace. Endings birth new beginnings, he thought. As the dawn broke, the swords vanished, and Aiden rose stronger, reborn with the wisdom of his journey. The court cards, the masters of thought, page of swords. Aiden encountered a curious youth, eager to learn and question. The page reminded him of the value of fresh ideas and vigilance. Knight of Swords, charging forward with fearless determination, the knight warned Aiden of the dangers of rushing ahead without foresight. Queen of Swords, a regal figure, greeted Aiden, her words sharp but just. She taught him to balance intellect with compassion, truth with understanding. King of Swords. Finally, Aiden stood before the king, a master of strategy and wisdom. The king's steady hand reminded Aiden of the power of a disciplined mind and a fair heart. With the lessons of the suit of swords etched into his soul, Aiden sheathed his blade. His journey had not just been about battles, but about understanding the power of the mind, its clarity, its conflicts, and its infinite potential. The mind is both weapon and shield, he thought. Wield it wisely.